Cheers, my friends. I'm back in the water again. The boat's floating. The new through hole I put in. All the water's on the outside. It's a good thing. But now let's get ready for some nice dinner. Tonight I'm going to make a chicken stir fry with the vegetables that I had available to me. You know, you can add whatever you want. Well, let's take a look at what we're going to need. Now, I'm going to use a mix of rice, of brown rice and white rice. And I know what you're going to say. They're going to cook at different times. That's what I want. I want one to be a little soft, one to be a little al dente. And then I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of this wasabi sauce in with the rice. Now just a tablespoon. That's all I'm going to use for it. Should be an interesting dish. Let's get cooking. So the vegetables I had available to me, I've got some pea pods, some onion. Now I did use canned water chestnuts, some sliced ones here, some fresh mushrooms, green pepper, and orange pepper. Then the chicken, let me set this aside here. I've been marinating that in some soy sauce, and we're going to thicken that with a cup of, or we're going to use a cup of chicken broth and thicken it with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And I'm using canola oil right now. I'll probably pick up some olive oil again. But let's make the dish, see how she comes. Now the key to a good stir fry is to have the oil very, very hot so that, as it said, stir fry. We cook it quick. So let's see if we're ready here. Oh, not yet. Give it just a minute more. Okay, now I think we're ready. I'm going to do our chicken first. And while that's cooking, I'm going to wash this out so I can put the chicken back in it. You don't want to use the same container because of the raw blood that's going to be in there. Alright, now our chicken, it's all cooked. We're going to set that aside here. Add a touch more oil. Let that get hot. While we're letting that get hot, on the cornstarch mix here, what we want to do with that is put it in our chicken broth, cold chicken broth. You always dissolve cornstarch in cold liquid. And now that'll be ready for us. See how that's coming together. Now that's popping, that's ready. Throw our vegetables in. Oh, one little guy got away. Now you can cook the vegetables as much or as little as you want. For me, this is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and add our chicken broth, start thickening this up a little bit, and then add our chicken to it. Turn that burner down a little bit. You can see it's starting to thicken already. Doesn't take much. And the thing with the vegetables is, you know, this is going to keep cooking for a little bit even after we turn it off. Now that looks good. We'll add our chicken. Mix that in nicely. And that's just how easy it is. We let that sit for a little bit, and the nice green colors in there, the yellow pepper, and then, like I said, you know, I'm going to use a mix of white and brown rice. You can use however you want it. Well, there we have it. A meal fit for an admiral. Bon appetit, and happy sailing and boating.